Energy in
Graphical
SHM with
representation.
graphical representation. Correct? Energy in SHM and graphical representation we have done. Next one. Define simple pendulum. Define simple pendulum.
So
Yes.
can I leave it 12?
अरे यार आज आपका प्रॉब्लम ना कि ये फ्राइडे रखूंगा दोनों टाइम लेक्चर. यस लीव.
Yeah, sir. No, so Friday it's possible to attend it
अच्छा.
11:30.
So only Wednesday it is not possible. Other days I will keep Monday and Friday.
So Wednesday I have college also. Could you record?
Yeah. Yes, I will.
Fine.
Define simple pendulum. What is conical simple pendulum? It is performing which motion? Horizontal circular motion, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Conical wala horizontal, this will perform vertical. So a small metallic sphere. A small metallic sphere called as bob, suspended with the help of light in extensible string. A small metallic sphere called as bob, suspended with the help of light inextensible string, which when given small angular displacement and released, performs oscillations on both the sides of mean position, is called as simple pendulum. Right. A small metallic sphere called as bob, suspended with the help of light inextensible string, which when given small angular displacement and released perform oscillation on both sides of mean position, is called a simple pendulum. If completed, tell we are going to derive very important expression for pendulum.
Done, sir.
Okay. Show that simple pendulum performs linear SHM. So that simple pendulum performs linear SHM, hence derive expression for its time period. Simple pendulum performs linear SHM and derive expression for its time period. To tomorrow you all have holiday, na? In the college? Hello? Hello, tomorrow is holiday in the college?
Yes, sir.
So can I keep today evening extra class 10:15 to 11 because tomorrow there is no exam. So at least one day I can move ahead. I think it is possible today evening.
Yes.
Tentative I am keeping. If there is any problem, we'll cancel. But tentative I will post because tomorrow there is no exam. Is it okay? Because once the college starts now, you will not get the time to practice. They will rush for practicals and all. So that simple pendulum performs linear SHM, hence derive expression for its time period. So simple pendulum means small metallic sphere called as bob. So consider small metallic sphere called as bob suspended with the help of light inextensible string of length L from rigid support at point O. OA is the equilibrium position. When pendulum is given small angular displacement theta and released मतलब इधर पकड़ के नहीं रखना है, छोड़ देना. Then it performs oscillation on both the sides of equilibrium position. Let x be the linear displacement. At displaced position B, can you tell what are the forces acting?
Said B.
At B, yes.
Mg downward.
One is mg downward, other will be tension
Tension
along the
acting.
string. Mg downward and tension along the string. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So can I resolve this mg into two components?
G cos theta and G sin.
Very good. We can resolve mg into two components, rectangular components. If this is theta, means this will be theta, mg cos theta and mg sin theta. Perpendicular. चलो इतना डायग्राम बनाओ.
Done, sir.
Consider a small metallic sphere called as bob having mass m to be suspended with the help of light in extensible string of, okay, this much, right? Then I will clear everything and then start writing. Consider a small metallic sphere called as bob having mass m to be suspended with the help of light in extensible string. Shall I clear it?
Yes, sir.
Light in extensible string of length L from rigid support. Let OA be the equilibrium position. The pendulum is given small angular displacement theta and released. It performs oscillations on both the sides of equilibrium position. Both the sides of equilibrium position. Let x be the linear displacement at displaced position B. Forces acting on the bob are. Yes, copy this much.
Done, sir.
Okay. Forces acting on the bob are first. Its weight mg vertically downwards. Second, tension T along the string. Mg can be resolved into two rectangular components, A mg cos theta along the string, but outwards, B mg sin theta perpendicular to the string. Perpendicular to the string, as the string is inextensible, hence tension balances mg cos theta. Thus, the only unbalanced force is mg cos theta. Yes, copy this much. Only unbalanced force is mg cos. This force tries to restore the bob back to its original position.
Done, sir.
Everybody has done? This force tries to restore the bob back to its original position, that much? Yes, you all have done till this?
Yeah.
Nandini, you are there? Nandini? Hello, Nandini, you are there? Tirtha? This force tries to bring the bob back to its original position. Anything which brings the body back is called restoring. So I can say restoring force F equals to minus mg sin theta. Negative sign indicates that force is opposite to displacement. Force is opposite to displacement. Then since theta is very small and measured in radians, therefore sine theta is approximately theta. F equals to minus mg theta. Let A be acceleration produced in Bob. Therefore, by Newton's second law of motion, you can say F equal to ma. Because we want to prove that it performs SHM, that means I should get acceleration is directly proportional to displacement and directed opposite. So ma is minus mg theta. A equals to minus g theta. Please copy again till this. Theta I have to get in terms of x. So if I get A proportional to minus x, we can say that pendulum performs linear SHM. Complete till this.
Done, sir.
Everybody has done again?
Yes, sir.
Oh, minus mg theta. Now just imagine this is that bob which is moving like this in a circle, vertical circle. So can I say this part is arc of circle? Can I say this is arc of circle?
Yes.
Yes.
And this is that theta and this becomes our radius because ये अपना center के जैसा behave करेगा. Small angle के लिए arc मुझे line जैसा दिख रहा है. So any relation between these three? कुछ relation है इसमें? Length of arc is
Dr. R
radius
is to
into
L.
angle? Yes, correct. So we can say since length of arc equal to radius into angle, therefore length of arc is x, radius is L, angle is theta. Theta equal to x by L. Therefore A is minus g x upon L. G, L are constants. Therefore A is minus constant into x. So A proportional to minus x. This shows that simple pendulum performs linear SHF. Copy now. First part we have completed, then time period we have to find.
Done, sir.
कितना बजे? हाँ तो ले लेना 2 मिनट का काम है। 10:30 बजे चलो बोल रहे हैं ना। हाँ खाएंगे 9 बजे करे क्या करें? कोई 12 बजे तो हो जाएगा। कहाँ पर मशीन जब? हाँ मशीन से तो 5 मिनट। Yes, so that simple pendulum performs linear SHF. Now we want time period. Time period. F, is it kx in SHF? F is kx in SHF?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that means MA will be m omega square x because k is m omega square, if you remember. So that means a by x is omega square. So root of a by x is omega. Once you get omega, can you get time period by using 2 pi by time period?
30.
Okay. So I'm starting like this. Just now we proved that a is minus g upon L into x. But time cannot be negative. So considering only magnitude, a by x will become g by L. Now time period capital T is nothing but 2 pi by omega. 2 pi by omega. And omega is root of a by x. Just now I explained you in the rough. So a, because we want time period from the proof. So a by x we got, g by L, time cannot be negative, only magnitude we took. So time period is 2 pi root of a by x. Omega is root a by x. That means 2 pi root of g by L. So 2 pi root of L by g. This is expression for time period of simple pendulum. This is expression for time period of simple pendulum. Please copy till this again.
Done, sir.
Hello? Yes, completed? Completed till this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is expression for time period of simple pendulum. Seconds pendulum. A simple pendulum whose time period is 2 seconds is called as seconds pendulum. A simple pendulum whose time period is 2 seconds is called as seconds pendulum. Derive expression for length of seconds pendulum. Derive expression for length of seconds pendulum. For a simple pendulum, because it is simple pendulum. So for simple pendulum, time period we know root of L by G. But for seconds pendulum, time period is 2 seconds. Please again copy till this. Somebody told superposition of wave also you all have. Pranjali, you told, I think, no?
No, sir.
Who told superposition of wave? Nija, you told, I think.
Yes.
Acha, when is your exam, Nija?
So we cannot announce the dates.
Okay, then I think we'll be able to complete.
Then sir.
Okay, for seconds pendulum, t equal to 2 seconds. Everybody has done? Hello, Aryan, Bagwe, done?
Yes.
Okay. So 2 equals to 2 pi root of L by G, 2 cancel. 1 equals to pi root L by G. Squaring both sides we get 1 equals to pi square L by G. Therefore, L equals to G upon pi square. This is expression for length of seconds pendulum. Right. This is length of seconds pendulum. Yes, I think completed.
Yes, sir.
Assumptions while deriving time period of simple pendulum. Assumption while deriving time period of simple pendulum. First assumption, the amplitude of oscillation is very small, because if amplitude is small, then theta is small, then only you can write sine theta is approximately theta. Amplitude of oscillation is very small. It should be nearly less than 20 times smaller than length. That means if length is, let us take 1 meter, then 1 upon 20th time of 1 meter. So amplitude should be only 5 centimeter, less than 20 times smaller than length. Second point, the length of string is very large. Second assumption we made. Third, during oscillations, the bob moves along single vertical plane. Along single vertical plane. Along single vertical plane. उधर तेरा इन्वेस्टमेंट कितना है? जो करना पड़ेगा उससे सही है. 5 लाख डाल के हर महीने का 40,000 आराम से है। ये इसमें फ्यूचर में कुछ टेंशन नहीं, घर पे बैठ जा रहा है। उतना मगजमारी करने का टेंशन काय को करने का। अगर 5,000 है तो लैक है तो इसमें स्टार्ट करो। हर महीने का मिनिमम फीस तो गुजरना चाहिए। एकदम लो प्रोफाइल वाला बोल रहा हूँ, एकदम रिस्क खाली फिर तो हर महीने में एक चीज चलने वाला रहता है, वो समझ जाता है कौन सा चलेगा। कोई अगर 2 बार चल गया ना बजा दीजिए। और कुछ नहीं, भाग वाला करने का ही नहीं, कोई जरूरत नहीं, काय को मगजमारी पालने का। अभी हमने 3 लिया है, एक इंडिया IDFC फर्स्ट लिया है, एक मुथूट फाइनेंस लिया है, और एक और कौन सा लिया है, एक यूनाइटेड स्पिरिट लिया है। इसमें ट्रेडिंग पूरे है। फाइनेंस टाटा पावर कितना हो गया, 260 लिया मैंने 90 में है मेरे पास 500 ही। मेरे पास में मैंने इन्वेस्टमेंट कितना किया, 45,000 कितना हो गया। ऐसा 10 डाल के बैठ जाना है, खाली इतना है, फिर ऐसा लगता है कुछ काम ही नहीं है। और काम तो करता है। हाँ वही करो, ये सब मत डालोगे मत इसकी बात। Once you are done, please say completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now एक और laws of simple pendulum, then pendulum part gets over. फिर एक ही चीज बच गया, damped oscillation and angular acceleration. Laws of simple pendulum. First, we got formula time period is 2 pi root L by G. From this we can get law. Can you say it is directly proportional to square root of length? Can we say that? Hello, can we say that time period is directly proportional to square root of length?
Yes, sir.
So first point, period of simple pendulum is directly proportional to the square root of its length. Square root of its length. Second, the period of simple pendulum is inversely proportional to the square root of acceleration due to gravity. Good. Yeah. कितना है? हाँ डबल क्या 36,000 है ना। तो ये तो मैंने मतलब ट्रेड वाला नहीं है, जो रखा है आज तक में जो रखा है उसमें लिखी जाए, तो देखेंगे तब मिलेगा बात बराबर। लेकिन जिसको मतलब उससे रखने अपन 2 महीने जल्दी कभी भी सेल कर सकते हैं, सेम भी कर सकते हैं।
Done, sir.
अभी जो खाली यही करता है वो तो नहीं करेगा, नहीं तो कैसा करता है। 2 point over.
Yes, sir.
I'm just asking one thing. Let me see whether you can answer, because that will be our third point. Suppose I take one bob. of mass 1 kg, another bob of 10 kg, another bob of 100 kg. Whose time period will be more? All the length are same. Whose time period will be more?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, time period.
Time period means this formula 2 pi root L by G. Whose time period will be more or less?
Sir, time period it does not depend on mass.
Correct. That is our third point. So if length of the bob is same, whatever the bob size it is immaterial. It is independent of mass of bob. Third point. Time period of pendulum is independent of mass of bob. Time period of a simple pendulum is independent of mass of bob. Okay. 51.20 में रखना या 50 में रखना मुझे लगा 51.20 है. Fourth point, it does not depends upon amplitude also. Does not depends upon amplitude. Okay, completed everything.
Yes, sir.
One small definition I am doing of angular SHM means one more lecture this theory will get over. In fact, today evening only it will get over. Angular SHM. Can you tell what is linear SHM? It is linear periodic motion in which force or acceleration is directly proportional to displacement and directed opposite. So in place of force, for angular we require torque. Correct, na? Force becomes torque, na? Hello? In angular,
sir.
force becomes torque and acceleration becomes angular acceleration. Displacement becomes angular displacement. And angular means it is rotating. Rotating are always periodic. So I will not say linear periodic. I will say rotational motion. So see how, see. The rotational motion in which torque in place of force torque or angular acceleration acting on a rigid body. The rotational motion in which torque or angular acceleration acting on a rigid body is directly proportional to the angular displacement. The rotational motion in which torque or angular acceleration acting on a rigid body is directly proportional to angular displacement and directed opposite to the angular displacement from mean position. Rotational motion in which torque or angular acceleration acting on rigid body is directly proportional to the angular displacement and directed opposite to the angular displacement from mean position is called as angular SHM. Write this much, then equation will derive. The rotational motion in which torque or angular acceleration acting on rigid body is directly proportional to angular displacement and directed opposite to angular displacement from mean position is called as angular SHM.
Done, sir.
Let tau be torque at angular displacement theta from mean position. Therefore, by definition of angular SHM, torque proportional to minus theta. So torque is some constant into theta. Here where mu is a constant called as torque per unit angular displacement. Torque per unit angular displacement. Right. Done.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, one line, then we'll stop, huh? Because then only one small derivation for angular SHM and damped oscillation. Differential proof is not there, huh, for this. Just we have to remember differential equation in angular SHM is given by what was linear, if you recollect, d square x upon dt square plus k by m into x equal to 0, correct now?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
here
sir.
x will become theta, isn't it? K is our mu, mass is moment of inertia into theta, where I is moment of inertia. Mass becomes moment of inertia. Yes, please do till this.
Done, sir.
Okay. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the evening. This chapter I will complete in the evening. And then Wednesday, Friday, we will be able to complete its MCQ also. So this week, our oscillation will get completely completed. Then next week, I will start with superposition of wave. By November 10th, even that will get over. So as per our target, we have completed everything dot time.